Greetings, fellow noobs, and welcome to another NuubCast. This is Blamus bringing you a 1v1 on Tal'Darim Altar between Dark Omicron and his, well, he's in the red trunks as a Protoss, you can see right there, yep, you can see him, and his opponent in the blue Zerg trunks, Fest Sophico. Dark Omicron against Fest Sophico. This is a PvZ. One of my favorite matchups. Oh hell, I love all the matchups. I hate playing any matchups. I'm convinced that I suck again. Got to gold and I'm like friggin' 11 and or 9 and 17 or something ridiculous and get my ass kicked on the ladder. Damn it! Crap nabbit. Anyway. But instead of complaining about me, let's talk about StarCraft 2! Lots of awesome stuff happening in the community lately. If you haven't noticed, you are not paying attention. TSL 3 has been ongoing, took a break for MLG. We'll be picking back up this weekend, and just so many good games coming out of that tournament. This weekend, particularly looking forward to Liquid Tyler versus Thorzane. Also looking forward to the PvP of MC versus White Raw. If you were paying any attention at all to the World Championship, the GSL World Championships, or I should say Korea versus the World Championship, as we see, what am I going to call him? I guess I'm going to call him, am I calling him Sophico or Fest? Whatever. I'll improvise. As he drops his hatch, getting then a gas, still no pool, and Dark Omicron going Forge first, which I really like on this map. I haven't done that myself. In fact, I have no freaking idea how to play on this map. This map, I haven't taken it out of my pool because I want to force myself to play on it and get better at playing on it, but man, this map frustrates me to no end. I think it's so big. It's like too many options, you know? You know how like on Fun Day Monday, Day 9 wants you to like limit yourself and have less options to play. That's how I feel on this map. I feel like there's just too much. There's too many possibilities. There's too many things to have to guard against. So I end up turtling up and usually losing to like Mutaharass or Banshees or some crap that I hate, which is pretty much anything that you use that will kill me. I hate it. I hate everything that you use to kill me. So stop trying to kill me. Damn it. Urgh. And Zergs, I mean big Zergs. If I don't care who you are, Zerg players, no matter what the matchup, if you are under like platinum, under diamond platinum level, then if you spawn on this map, you should just, the first thing you should do before you make a single unit is build like 5 hatcheries all over the map. Just because it's so big and it's so hard to scout and keep your eye on everything. If you do that, guarantee at least 3 of them will be completely viable. You'll have, you'll just be so far ahead and you will crush your opponent into smithereens. Another very good strategy on this map is infestors, just mass infestors. I had a guy do that to me. It was the most annoying freaking thing in the world. Mass infestors, and not for fungal or anything, just for infested Terrans. He had like 20 infestors, and he would come up because there's so many approaches to your base. You just freaking sit back here with your infestors and spawn infested Terrans up here, and they kill all your crap. It sucks, man. Right down here, spawn them up in the high ground, anywhere. Doesn't even matter. Even with detection, it's still a pain in the butt because it takes your units time to kill the infestors, and by the time you kill 3 or 4 of them, they have like 60 infested Terrans spawned and kill all your units and then kill all your buildings. So it's really good strategy for Zerg. What else? Yeah, TSL. Watch that this weekend. Very good, quick third from Fest Sophico. I've not watched this game before, so this is a cold cast. Dark Omicron walling off. Good wall against Zerg. Just sitting out here with his Ling, keeping an eye on things. Finally getting a few gateways. His third gateway out, and warp gate about quarter of the way finished. Still no real tech from Zerg, which I like. He's getting the hatchery, but the only building he has is the spawning pool, concentrating on getting hatcheries out so that he can... this map just provides for such huge macro economy builds. I mean, it's just foolish to do anything else. Except if you're me, you know, it's so big, it just scares me, so I don't do anything. I 2 base, like, every time, and I don't expand. I don't get a third until it's like 30 minutes into the game. I'm like, oh my goodness, oh, he can be everywhere. I haven't even scouted. Oh, I'm such a terrible player. So, anyhow, TSL, awesome matchups. White Raw, anyway, what I was saying, White Raw beat MC in the GSL World Championships. If that is a spoiler, F you, I don't care. I'm going to spoil it because I could give a shit. You don't like it? Watch another channel. Yeah, what else? What else was I going to say? GSL World Championships is wrapping up. They had finals yesterday. I didn't watch it yet, so I can't even spoil it for you. The World Championships was... it was the team championship that I'm talking about. It was one match. So, anyway, that's going to be a rematch in the TSL. MC versus White Ross, we're going to see. But this time, and both of them are in Korea, so it's not going to be affected by lag. So, I think... White Raw might have gotten lucky when he beat MC in the one-up team matches. So I think it's going to be an interesting rematch. And I think MC will win 3-1. Spores going down, guarding against the Void Ray. There's the first Void Ray coming out as the Zerg player chopping down some rocks and some broccoli. Hydra's going to slap this Void Ray around, and very nice creep spread thus far by Fesofico. Going to be able to take things out. Going to be able to move around better on the creep, obviously. And you want to have as much creep as you can all the way up to your enemy's base, particularly when you have Hydras, to make that escape route viable. Zerglings coming in, going to be scouting around. This map, man, I think people were right. Here you go, Sofico, doing the right thing. Get those hatcheries out, get them all over the map. It's a map like this that Zerg's mobility really gets to be a really super great advantage. This is a really hard map for Protoss to win on, because they comparatively, unless you go all like Phoenix, which I mean is actually probably a pretty good build for this kind of a map, or at least a lot of Phoenix, if not all Phoenix. Because, you know, you have to assume that the Zerg's going to be getting Mutalisks at some point, just because it's such a huge map and they're so good for harass. And, although we do not see a... Oh, here's the Spire going down. Where is it? Doesn't matter. We know it's building. There it is, hiding in the back. You know, just smart play to get Phoenix on this map as part of your natural order of things, because you have to assume there's going to be Phoenix, there's going to be Mutas, so you want to get Phoenix. Void Ray. Carriers are good. This is a map where massing carriers is viable because oh my goodness, very early mothership. How did I miss that? Holy shnikes. That was a super early mothership from Dark Omicron. I can't believe it's out already. And this early in the game, look, we're seriously not even 15 minutes into this game and there's a mothership on the field. Stop a second and take in the importance of this. Now, if Dark Omicron is smart, which he is, he's a very good player. He's a mid to, I think he's like 3600 level masters or some he's like ranked 2000th in the world or something, I don't know. Which is not, you know, it's only really good when you consider that there's 5 million StarCraft players. I'd be pretty damn thrilled to think I was one of the best 2,000 StarCraft players in the world. Yeah, I'd be alright with that. Except what I would do if I was Dark Omicron, and it's not doing what I thought he might do, was just leave this at home. Leave this at home, go out with my army, dominate, and then if I get in trouble, friggin' hit the recall button, man. And just get out of Dodge. That is, at this early, I want to be able to use this mothership as much as possible. And at this point, what I want to be doing with it is harassing, even if it's distance harassing, getting my stalkers in, getting some blink stalkers, which we're seeing, getting down for Dark Omicron. You remember what Kibikaki did, and that famous game where he blunked through and wiped out a hatch, and see, now he can't do it. Now nice, decent vortex, but he's going to lose that mothership, and all of those units are going to go into the vortex, and there's not going to be any Archons to toilet. Not that they're really can anymore. I like this because, you know, some of your units are mixed in the middle of their units, and, you know, you can take some. I don't know. I think that was a loss, though. I'm not really happy with how that came out. Looks like he's going to win the battle, but Sophico is going to be able to hold it off because he is at home, and you have that defensive ability to... oh, and Blink is now finished, so you're going to see some Blink micro, but, like I said, the home field reinforcement advantage by Sophico is going to win him the day, and roaches are pretty darn good, as are hydras against stalkers. Very nice exchange, good damage done. Take a look at the army, see what the... I don't even need to, I can look at the food right here. So yeah, that was dumb. So Sophico has a pretty huge lead right now. And yeah, that I don't think that was a great idea for Dark Omicron to do. I think he should have done what I was suggesting, and that's come in with your army, attack, kill as much as you can, and if it looks like you're getting walloped, then just mass recall out of there. Not seeing another mothership being produced. Which I can understand, they're pretty expensive. It's 400 gas, 400. Yep. So maybe we will see another one in just a moment. Maybe he looks like he might be saving up for it, for something. And there it is. There's the mama ship coming back. He wants to do it again. As we see Sophico getting his 6th base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hatch. 6 hatch. So we've got 6 hatcheries. Working, no macro hatch yet. Hive tech going down. Yeah, and it looks like we are preparing for a large drop. It looks like it's mostly roaches and hydras as well. Looks like it's going to be exciting. Roaches, and lings. I don't see any hydras. Oh, there's some hydras. Okay. So, huge drop. This should kill Dark Omicron. I mean, he just doesn't... He's got some units. How are you even going to get his units back there? This is going to be brutal. He's looking for Colossus, but there ain't none. This is a huge waste of food for Sofrico. Oh, he blunked him in. Good for you. Good for you, bruh. How is he going to live through this? This is so many roaches and hydras. And they're +2, and he's 2. That's why. Because these guys have no armor, and he's +2 on offense. So they are going to do a wee bit more damage. And the mothership is out. The mothership is out. It's another mothership. Except it's not helping. Not helping. Is he on cooldown or something? What's going on? He's not? Oh yeah, he's on cooldown. Alright, there he is. Couple Void Rays pop in. See, now in that exchange, so Frico did more damage. Even though he didn't kill a ton of units, he did more damage than... And look, there's still a frickin' roach here. What the heck, man? He still did more damage to Dark Omicron than Dark Omicron did to him. And now, Dark Omicron getting his 4th base. Very good, very good. 3rd base is all saturated. Looks like he's mined out in the first 2 bases already. So he's going to transfer all of his probes over here. But he's still really only mining on 2 bases because this is about done. But as you can see, Sofico not mining here yet. Not starting to mine here. Almost mined out in his main. And so he is mining off of 3 bases, soon to be 4 bases. And Dark Omicron mining off of 2, missing exchange. There's going to be another drop. Is that... Mostly Hydras that time. Corruptors killing the mothership. Oh, nice Vortex. And this is one of those times you just want to run away. Very good. That's a great use of the Vortex ability. Just getting out of dodge. Saving that mothership, man. That's very, very expensive. And, man... This is a huge... I'm not sure why Sofrico stopped attacking. He should have kept going. He would have crushed. He would have just rolled. So many units. Even though he still has a lot of Corruptors. And, you know, if I see this many Corruptors, though, from Zerg player, I'm not making a single Colossus. No way, man. I'm not going to make any Colossus. I'm going to make you sit on those Corruptors. Probably not make any air units either. Just stop producing air, get all gateway units, make sure my upgrades are jacked, and sentries, get a lot of force fields. Another drop coming from Sofrico, continuing to use that that ability. Now here is a great equalizer coming in. DT's running to several different bases. Gonna just... Oh, but there are Spore Crawlers, so that one's dead. And how about this one? Spore over here too. Dead DT. But there are no units to protect, so if he kills the Spore, not gonna be able to do that. That DT gonna die. And this DT... There's no Spore at this base, so this DT will actually... get some something out of his efforts here. And now another Vortex coming in over here from Dark Omicron. Did he lose the mothership? Yes, he did. I'm not sure what's in here. Oh my goodness, so many units! So many units! But it did allow him to get a nice big concave. And so he is able to do lots of damage. I can't even see. And are there DTs in that mix? I can't tell if there is. Yes, there is. There's at least one. And 2 DTs. And he was able to kill a lot of units. And now, as you can see, no, he's still up by like 50 food. So Dark Omicron is playing from behind this entire time. That was a big, big win from him, though. For him, though. Able to knock out a lot of Sofico's units. And... he is able to kill the Spore Crawler, but then forced to die. Forced to die. You must die. You must. You can do no other. Alright, so Dark Omicron, get more DTs, lots of Stalkers. No more Mothership, though. Probably a good idea. Get High Templars out. Flyer attacks level 3. See, look at this. Ground Carapace going down level 3 also. Melee attacks level 2. Getting some pathogen glands, more festers, more corruptors. I do not understand the corruptors. Why? They're such a waste of food. Where are all these corruptors now? There's so many of them, and they're literally just a waste of food unless the Protoss player is going like tons of air and Colossus, which he's not doing. At this point, I'd just be running those Corruptors in for Dark Omicron to kill them because man. Now he does have a Spore Crawler over here. There's the Overseer, dead DT. He's probably just using them to scout at this point, getting them as close as possible. More Stalkers coming out. Cannon going to kill the Roach. Getting a 4th base now, Dark Omicron. Huge ball of Zerg coming in, again led by Waste of Food Corruptors. I'll say that all day. If you're sick of hearing me saying Corruptors are a waste of food, man. I mean, he was even making more, so I don't know. Is Neural Parasite going down? Alright, alright. Lots of... Is there Overseers in that pile? I hear DTs, and I hear Ultras. There's Overseers, so he was not... I wonder if the Corruptors are drawing the Stalker Fire. They're not. They are not drawing the Stalker Fire. The Overseers did get killed. They got picked off, but there's several more being made. But in the meantime, the DTs are doing all kinds of damage here to these Roaches, just totally cleaning them up, going to do all sorts of damage, and they are able to kill most of the units, but not enough, as the Stalkers are able to finish up the rest of these ground units, and now going to move in. And if I'm Sophico, I'm just going to sit here and let them kill every single one of these Corruptors, because I can't do anything with them. Unless, although he does have high tech, so why not? You've got everything you need. Make a freaking Greater Spire. And Sophico lost a ton of Overlords in that exchange, so he's now food blocked. Pretty significantly by like 30-some food. Big losses there, so that's going to be, well, he's going to have the minerals to pop them right back out, but it's the time is what's going to be a factor here, perhaps. Although there's a lot of Roaches, they're all fully upgraded. The Stalkers are not fully upgraded, still not getting that last armor upgrade, or the shields for that matter. And so, however, while Dark Omicron now is starting to expand a little bit more, it'd probably be a good time for him to throw down a 5th base. You see the Zerg only sticking with the 6 bases and now starting to... I guess he's doing alright there with minerals, not really running down too much. Well, this one is now mined out, so he's going to have to start either getting another hatch or... I don't know, he's going to start running out of minerals. He's been able to remax almost on the fly thus far, and until that last battle, he had a huge advantage, and now that advantage has shrunk to 20-some food. It was as high as 50. But no longer. Now spreading out his unused drones to these other bases, and he should... I want to check the income. Yeah, just a huge advantage for Sophico, even though he only has 1 harvester more than Dark Omicron. And there is the 6th Nexus going down for Dark Omicron. Love to see it. It is 6th, correct? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bingo! Blummies know how to count, man. You know what I'm saying? I know how to count. You ain't gotta tell me how to count, man. You ain't gotta tell me. I don't. How many does he have? 4 or 5? Oh, there's the rest of them. That's 4, 8, 9. It's only 13. This many bases. He's spending well though, so it's not like he doesn't have money. You know, but this Zerg player is kicking it, and now he's got the Infestors out, and the Broodlords. Finally, those Corruptors going to make something of themselves. If we go back, check out the units tab. Holy crap, the Zerg is loaded. But we do have several Templars. Blink pulling. We're going to see some fungal. Fungal. Several fungals on the stalkers, holding them in place while the roaches. And here come the infested Terrans and the broodlords. Yeah, gonna have to push those stalkers away. I can't imagine they'd be staying that much. I'm surprised they stuck around for that long, considering that there were broodlords and they were getting fungal. And oh, that was such a waste. All those units are gonna die in like 10 seconds. You better run. Time to run away. Time to run away. And here comes the big ball. We got lings, broodlords, infestors, and they're going to be attacking. They're going to be attacking. Here comes the stalker ball. I'd like to see some more High Templar. There you go. Focusing down these broodlords. Kicking it, but fungals keeping them in place, and the lings are coming in to do more damage. Blinking up to the high ground. Good job. Very nice. Just to keep the units alive and get them away. And now it is Sofiko who is retreating. Zealots, DTs. We do see lots of overseers here, so the DTs are not going to be long for this. Lots of infested Terrans going down. I do not think that is a... See, look, now they're just wasted. I would not use my infestor energy on infested Terrans. Not at all. No, I would not. I would be using them... Unless that was my strategy. But at this point, you know, you need those fungals. You need to keep the blink stalkers in place. And so you can kill your guys. Kill those guys with the broodlords. And the other static units. Static units. Archons. Good against broodlords. Not really much else in this mix are they going to be that great against. Sofiko moving in, just going to take out some cannons, going to harass these bases as we have another big exchange down here in the middle of the field. Infested Terrans coming in. Zealots kicking some butt. Stalkers blinking in, killing some broodlords, but dying to the DPS of the Hydras. Not going to be able to take out all of those broodlords. Is there... And there's no money for Dark Omicron. Is this econ even being hurt at all? It doesn't appear as though it is. Go ahead, you can have this basis if you want. I'm completely mined out here. Merry Christmas. You can add to your building destruction stats, but that's really all you're getting out of this. Perhaps some probe kills. I don't know. Let's see. Let's look at the... Yeah, he killed about 20 probes. Which could hurt. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yep. Probes hurt. But beyond that, you're at 200. Dark Omicron is 75 supply. Yeah, this game is gonna be over. Dark Omicron's got to give it a GG soon, I'm guessing. As soon as Sofiko finds his other bases. Yep, Sofiko getting a 7th hatchery now. Yar! Oh, cut off. That's going to be... The Storm's not going to be enough. Although they are going to kill some Hydras, which is pretty badass. But now they're all dead. Dark Omicron gives the GG a nice, long, drawn-out macro game here on Tall Dream Altar. It's the first time we've had of just a... It's a little long, but it's a freaking awesome game. Good play. Zerg wins. Zerg is not underpowered. Any of you who think so are just wrong. Yeah, me and my infinite wisdom. Lots of good things to watch in StarCraft Land. I don't know, I was going to say other things. But I seem to have forgotten what they all were. I know I was talking about TSL MLG just finished. IGN, they have a tournament coming out. That's going to be good. They're testing the waters. IGN is a good company. Should be very well produced. Should be a good... check it out. IGN Pro League, I think is what it's called. And NASL is starting like next week or something. And that's going to be... That's got the potential to be really awesome. I mean, screw the prize pool and everything, but it's like every night. It's going to be like a freaking game show, you know? Like when... Who Wants to Be a Millionaire was on like every night or whatever. You know, that could be really cool for esports. Looking forward to that. I may or may not. I'm thinking a lot about the viability of this channel and the time I put into it versus the return on that investment. Seems to be a little bit unbalanced, like Protoss apparently nowadays. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that yet. I may be scaling back my content, or at least I don't know, just doing it more when I want to, rather than feeling compelled to try and get content out consistently, which is what I've been trying to do, failing for the most part, but that's been my desire, my attempt. And I know that what happens when you stop being consistent with your content, viewers go away, and that's all well and good, but just want to keep you guys in the loop, let you know what's going through my head and in regards to the channel and whatnot. So I don't know, maybe things will change, maybe they won't, but if you see a dearth of content from me, it's probably just because I can't really afford to spend the time that I've been spending on the channel anymore. Alright, y'all? Word. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. That is it. Peace.